What's good, y'all? Back here with a new damn video. Let's get right down to it. So the Eagles are looking at trading for Brandin Cooks. Us and the Titans. How do I feel about it? I'll do the damn deal. I'll do it right the hell now. You know, and it's funny because my other video, I forgot to mention it. My volume 1, what do you call it, free agency video, whatnot. I remember back in like November, I think it was, or December, or January, I can't remember. But Cooks came out and said he was frustrated with his role in the Saints offense, and this and that. So a lot of people were already speculating back then that he might get traded. And I was like, damn, I'll take him right now. Now, if you look back at the 2014 NFL draft, he was the guy we wanted. Do you remember that? He was the guy chipping how we wanted, and he was going to be our guy to replace Deshaun Jackson because he has speed, in my opinion, faster than damn Deshaun Jackson, okay? But he was the guy to replace him. And we were sitting there, I think we're at 20-something or whatever. We're sitting there, waiting, boom. Saints trade up a spot before us and take him. So what happens after that? We panic. We trade our spot to Cleveland. Let Cleveland take Johnny Manziel. And then we took Marcus Peters, and the rest is history. Okay? But I would take Brandin Cooks right now. Hell yeah. He's, I mean, dude, he back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons. Excuse me, back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons. Okay, it's not like he's some scrub. And people are saying, why do the Saints want to get rid of him then if he's so damn good? It's because he wants out. It was even stated today that he said he wants out the Saints offense. Okay, he feels his role isn't big enough because he is superstar caliber, and he's getting overshadowed by guys like Michael Thomas, who's a rookie who just balled out this year, Willie Snead, this guy, that guy. Yet you get the point because Breeze spreads the ball around. Okay, but back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons. 8 TDs in 2015. 9 TDs this year, okay? I got a stat right here. Brandin Cooks will get a lot of interest if he's on the trade market, okay? Since 2014, Cooks has 11 TD grabs of 30 yards or more. Only Odell Beckham has more. So he has 11 touchdown grabs that are 30-plus yards or more. Only Odell has more than him. And he's 23 years old. He's younger than some of the players at the damn combine. So the kid is young as hell, 23 years old. You do pick him up. It's only a 2.7. It's only a 2.7 mil cap hit. That's it. That's it. Where if you get Jeffries, you know, at 17 mil, or you know, Stills is 12 mil, and I think he's better than Stills. I do. Okay. He's a younger Deshaun Jackson, in my opinion, more explosive, and he'll get, and in our offense, because he'll be like our best receiver we have, he'll be more explosive, okay? He'll be our dynamic guy because he'll be the number one guy. The ball will be getting thrown to him all the time. They'll draw plays directly just for fucking him, okay? You get the point. But I'm hearing a lot of, like, people saying, well, a first-round pick, I don't know if I would give that up, blah, 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 this and that. Look, I don't know. The first-round pick's kind of iffy for me. Like, I don't know if I would do it. You know, but you got to realize he was drafted in the first round, okay? Back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, okay? Back-to-back 1,000-plus yard seasons, my bad. 8 touchdowns one year and 9 the next. So he's not a scrub. It's not like he was a first-round pick and he's a bust and they're just trying to get rid of him. You know what I mean? He's worth a first-round pick because he was picked in the first round and he's lived up to the expectations. You know, his first year he got hurt a little bit, so he didn't play that much. But the past 2 years he's been bowling out. But that's iffy for me with the first round pick thing. But then I get down to it like this. I say to people, I say, all right, well, if we don't pick him up, then with our first round pick we got to pick up Mike Williams or Corey Davis, John Ross, wide receiver. Do you guys believe that they will be better than him? Now think about it. Do you think those guys will be better than him? This guy already has a proven track record in the NFL. He already has 3 years in the league, 2,000-plus yard receiving yard, you know, seasons. I know. Drew Brees is throwing him the ball and all this and that. He plays in a dome, blah 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 blah. But look, he's already proven. Okay, so think of it that way. He's already a proven guy. He has the speed. I mean, his speed is insane, okay? But he's already proven. Now, a guy like Corey Davis, Mike Williams, you know, these guys, who I love Corey Davis. Don't get me wrong. Mike Williams, I'm not really a fan. I think he needs. I think we need speed. He doesn't have speed. Okay, he has great hands. He can get separation. He can make these big catches, but his speed isn't what we need. I want top-notch speed. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Taking tops off defenses. But do you think these guys could be as good as him? You know, they're going to come in the league and they're going to have to learn how to play in the league. And then they're going to have to learn how to play with a guy like Carson Wentz, who's still a young quarterback. You know, Cooks went into the Saints situation, okay, with a veteran quarterback, veteran coach to teach the kid up and get him going quickly. You know what I mean? Corey Davis, what's he's going to have to learn. You know what I'm saying? It might be another Aguilar type shit. Aguilar's still struggling. Yeah, he gets separation. Yeah, he's fast as hell, and that's his damn big upside. But he can't catch. So, you know, it's a big, you know, if, you know. But then I tell people all the time, like, you know, you want to keep the first-round pick. But what? Who are we going to get with it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I look at Aguilar. We drafted him in the first round. He's basically a bust. Marcus Smith, first round. He's a bust. We first-round draft. Who else? Excuse me. Cox is decent. Cox is elite lineman. Wentz was a good pick, but we traded up to get him. Now, what if we stayed at 8? Who would we got? Would he been a bum? You know what I mean? So that's all I'm trying to get at. Our first-round picks for the past, you know, I mean, couple, like 7 years haven't been all that. A couple have, and a couple haven't. And that's the risk of the draft. But if you can get a proven guy, and you're looking for a wide receiver, and you're going to get a wide receiver in the first round anyway, why not get a guy who's proven already? But I'm not really up to giving up a first-round pick. I really ain't. They need defense, the Saints. The defense is terrible, trash. It was, I think a year or two ago, it was probably the worst defense ever assembled on ever strap up a fucking pair of helmets, okay? And I feel bad for Drew Brees, you know, because every year he puts up MVP numbers. Every year he puts up MVP numbers, okay? If he had a decent defense, just decent, just a top 10, top 15, he would have multiple Super Bowls right now. I'm telling you, the Saints would have multiple rings. He's already a Hall of Fame quarterback. He already has all the records, this and that. He would have had at least 2 or 3 of them, 2 or 3 bowls. Every year he's putting up MVP numbers. You know what I'm saying? You put him behind the Broncos, he's winning multiple championships. It's insane to me. It's like every year he puts up these big numbers, but they can't do it because they rely on his arm every single damn game to get it done. That offense needs to score at least 50 or some shit like that to win the game. Defense can't even stop a damn nosebleed, okay? So I feel bad for him, okay? But they do need defense, as I was saying. I would ship off Kendricks, Connor Barwin, because they're both getting out of here, okay? Let's keep it real. I would ship those 2 off, maybe a second-round pick. Or those 2 off in a third. Now, if you could, my wish would be ship them both off, plus a second-round pick for Cooks and a 4th. You know what I'm saying? So at least you get a pick in return, even though it's a little lower. You still get a pick in return. You get what I'm trying to say. You have 4, and then you'll have 3 fourth-round picks this year. You could trade 2 of those fourths and get a second, get right back in the second round, and still have a 4th. You get what I mean? So that's what I hope for, but I don't see us getting them because the Titans are interested in them from what I heard, and the Titans have all the leverage in this thing. You know, I think they're gonna get him, and I think they're gonna get Alshon Jeffrey. The reason I say that, they have $60 million in cap space. $60 million. They have triple the picks of anybody in the NFL because of the Jared Goff trade. Okay. And the Rams haven't recuperated any other picks since that. Okay, we got our first rounder back. Only thing we're missing next year is our second round pick. That's it. Like, we gave up everything and we got everything back. You know what I'm saying? Like, we traded Eric Rowe. We did this. We did that. And by next year we will have our second round pick. But back to what I'm saying. The Titans have the leverage in this thing. They got 2 first-round picks this year. I think they have 2 second-round picks, 2 first-round picks. They got multiple picks, and they got $60 million cap space. They have the leverage in this motherfucker to make a move and get them. Plus, they have the cap space. So honestly, I think they're going to get Jeffries and freaking Cooks. But I would love to get Cooks, honestly. The first round thing, I would not love to give up a first round pick, but I wouldn't be pissed if it happened. I really wouldn't. But I wouldn't want to. You know, I'm 50-50. Tell me how you guys feel below. Let me know what you guys think about this shit. And let's go Birds. I'll be back later this week. Only a couple more days and it's free agency. I'm sick and tired of hearing all the rumors, hearing all the gimmicks, and hearing all the laughs and giggles. Let's get right down to business. Peace.